Good morning, people of the world. Que lo que mi gente. We are back once again. Jack of all spades podcast. Starting lineup from Hempstead, New York. We have Banks on the beat.
You know, I'm in the building. What's happening? What's going on? What's up? What's up? Banks on the beat. Blue Water Banks. You know what it is.
Good to have you, my brother. At center, by way of DRC, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Kenwa BB.
Yep, baby, mouse.
No self-promotion. By way of London, England, world famous
Edgar.
DJ Spellman. And last but certainly not least, special guest appearance. We have Alson Mosley.
Alson Mosley, you know it. Al Chefe in the building.
El Chefe. That needs to be your IG handle. You're missing an opportunity right now. That should be your IG handle. Branding purposes only.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, welcome to have you, my boy. Just a little background. So me and Alson, we done known each other for a long time. I want to say definitely since I moved to Charlotte.
Oh, yeah.
One of the first people I met. We actually used to live behind each other.
Yeah, jump the fence right in DJ backyard. Okay.
It was crazy. So I first want to big you up, man, because it's a lot of people in the neighborhood that I see now, and we're all doing good and positive things. Like you're doing the chefing thing. I'm in the school system. You know, the boy Rob just got married. Shout out Mendoza.
Hey.
So it's just a bunch of us that grew up together. You know, we actually grew up. Like we, on a positive note, we doing our thing. So definitely want to big you up on that, my boy.
Good looks, good looks, good looks.
No doubt, no doubt. So to get into it, you're a chef.
Uh-huh.
I know there's different kinds of chefs.
Yeah.
So what kind of chef are you?
Whew. What kind of chef am I? Guess you can call me like the wild card. You know what I mean? Because I'm really ready to do anything. Like, I hate when people always ask me, like, yeah, you cook, so, like, what's your main thing? Like, I don't have a main thing. Like, because cooking, it's, like, endless. It never stops. There's always something else to learn because people is always creating something new. So, for me, I say it's more so learning something new. Because, you know what I mean? The newest thing I know is the best thing for me at the time.
Okay, so I've heard the term sous chef before. Well, like, are there other types of like names or levels when it comes to chefs?
Yeah, see, like all them names, it's like really from like French kitchens. So like you have like your head chef and then like a sous chef. That's like kind of like the dude that back up the chef. Like he's like the chef's right hand man. And then you have
So you the capo.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I hold it down. You know what I'm saying. I keep the line in line. You know what I'm saying. Don't nothing come to chef unless it go through us. Like there's 3 sous chefs. It go through us, then it go to chef. You know what I mean. So basically, we hold a lot of responsibility in that now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what my boy is saying is he's very important in the kitchen.
Hey, you gotta
Top
do
flight.
it. Don't run without.
All right, so when we reconnected, you was working at Tupelo Honey. Now I know you're at Suffolk Punch. So what other spots have you been at?
Pearl's Oyster Bar. Now we're gonna talk restaurants. I'm not gonna like throw out a lot of these little corny spots I worked at because that's why I wasn't there too long because like I want to cook. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to heat up cold stuff that you done made.
No shade, no shade.
No, that's cool. Like you know what I'm saying. If you want to work at Applebee's, do your thing, man. 2 for $20 all day. But I like where I'm at because everything we make is like farm to table. Like heirloom tomatoes, carrots. Like our carrots are like purple and orange in the middle. We got like purple and green, orange bell peppers, because that's how they really grow. You know what I mean? The stuff you get in the grocery store is all GMO, bright colors, that shit fake.
I was just about to say that no GMO at the Suffolk Punch.
Yeah, all day, straight up, farm to table, we do this.
That's a good look.
And I'm really like it. We learn a lot like that.
All right, so I've been doing a little research on your restaurant, so I'm about to hit you with a question. And if you can't answer it, they might as well fire you. Are you ready?
Let's go, let's go.
So, do you know why they call it the Suffolk Punch?
Yeah. See, like, the Suffolk Punch is a brand of horse. And then the owners, the hides, they're from England or whatever. And the Suffolk Punch, you can only get it from this little island. Like, that's the only place they come from. So expensive. And then they use their horse to pull and grow their barley and make their beers over there.
Can you on your shit?
We named it Suffolk Punch.
Ding.
I showed her what it had. It's a dope hat. It looked real Illuminati-ish, but they got like a horseshoe with the SP and like a pitchfork. It's dope.
Yeah, I seen it was a Suffolk County, England.
Yeah,
I don't know how close that is to Stratford, England, but tell your boss, holla at me. We might be some long lost relatives.
Hey, you never know.
Let me get some of that money, David.
Love England. I'll be out there in a little bit, though.
What, England?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I come? My passport's still good.
Let's get it, bro. I just got mine. I'm going for the Panthers game.
Okay.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be
We gonna have to connect. Look, real talk.
Staying in the London Bridge Plaza Hotel, killing it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get the corner of the floor and a couple covers, and I'm good to go.
Facts. Yo, so Al Jefe, you're gonna have to tell us a little bit about your background, your culinary background. Like, how'd you get your start?
Shona, honestly, I never thought I would have worked in the kitchen. My father, he cooked a lot because my dad was always into like healthy stuff beyond this whole vegan wave. You know what I mean? Like he was putting bee pollen in our cereal when we were kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy shit. But anyway, so I always knew how to cook. He always taught me how to cook. You know what I'm saying? I kind of felt I wanted to do that while I was getting older, but I was young. I wanted that money. And cooking and going to culinary school, I didn't think it was worth it. But you really can make money in kitchens.
Okay.
So how I really jumped into it is kind of a crazy story. I got in some trouble. Blase blah was.
Do you want to elaborate?
Yeah, right on that trouble. All kinds of trouble.
We trying to play Al Jefe on.
You already know,
Chef
man.
extraordinaire.
You know, back in the party days, that M-Town was rocking out here in these streets or whatever, you know. So, I got caught up in some bullshit, man. It really wasn't good, but I was going to court or whatever, and my lawyer was like, yo, you need to get a job. I got this job here for you for construction. I was like, bet, I can do that. I go, it's Tupelo Honey. So I'm walking out, but the dude, he stopped me. This nigga got tattoos all in his hand and his head, big gauges. He talked to me. I tell him my whole situation, and he was like, yo, I'll put you on for this much. Let's see what you do. I'm like, all right, bet. Rock with it. Shit. I did that maybe 3 weeks. He made me a trainer. He was like, yo, your cooking skills are good. He was like, we're opening stores. Tupelo's blowing up. So I worked with Tupelo working as a trainer. We opened like 9 stores. Making bread. Oh, the money was crazy with that. But that really got me into this cooking. That's when I was like, all right, I can do this. People was really saying I'm good. Like, these people don't even know me. Yeah. I was like, yo, I'm going to rock with it.
Came full circle.
And it's good. It's really making it. I'm really making it like this right now.
Shit.
I'm loving it.
Outside of that, as far as Charlotte and restaurants, like, what do you think about the past, present, and future? Like the growth, the decline, where everything might be headed?
Honestly, with Charlotte, I don't see a decline coming no time soon. There are like 3-4 restaurants opening every month in Charlotte.
Right.
Stupid.
Yeah, we see that.
Especially when I'm out in the South End, man. It's just something every day. Like, there's a new spot opening across the street in a couple of days. Like, I see Charlotte booming. Like, this is like, it's kind of like the Mecca for this thing right now. We got these breweries and everybody's trying to try all this new food. We got all these fusion spots and stuff. This spot is really, we're doing it out here. And I'm loving it right now.
Okay.
You eating, in other words.
Yeah, man. Put on some pounds, too.
So my thing is this: do you think we get to a point where it's going to tap out? Will be too many restaurants, or do you think it's just an endless growth? It's an endless steady growth.
I say it's an endless growth because honestly, with restaurants, they flip so much. Like half of them, they're not going to succeed, and I think people know that. Like they do this, they get that hot 1-2 year push, and then they out doing something else. Like that's the smart thing to do because if you try to hold on to it, I don't think unless you really got that push and you got that money behind you to keep it flowing. I think you need to just take it for what you got, and jump into something else, because that's what it seems to be. It's like the new is the better right now. Like no one's going to something that's old.
Like a quick flip.
Yeah. Just make your money and do something else.
I definitely get that. Another take I'm interested in knowing. Charlotte is obviously growing like we're talking about. There's a growth of restaurants. And with that comes a lot of change. Being that you're a professional at this, I'd like to know what your thoughts are on, let's say, your Postmates, your food trucks, the whole industry of going convenient with everything for your customers.
Food trucks I love. I love food trucks. Food trucks is awesome. If you can find the right scheme, you can make a killing with a food truck. It's kind of scary, but on the end, I feel you can still do something. Now, Postmates, for me to be honest, I don't like it. I think it's disgusting.
Why is that?
Because anybody could just be bringing you their food. You know what I mean? Like, as far as like a delivery driver who works for a spot, because I thought of this, because I even seen it. I was in Clean Juice. It's right across the street from the house. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice, expensive spot.
Yeah.
This chick come in there from Postmates, look like a straight junkie.
Trey.
I mean, hair all crazy, holes in her sweatpants and her sock flip-flops, and she's picking up somebody's food. So I'm like, you about to deliver this to somebody? Like this $14 smoothie, you about to bring this to me? Like, nah, I don't even want. Like, just looking at you like I don't want it. You know what I mean? At least the niggas at like Domino's and Jimmy John's, they come to you in they suit. They was at work. They boss know they looking right, and they gotta go right back there.
Right.
So they know they can't be looking stupid. But these motherfuckers, you don't know what. She could have just been hitting the pipe. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. I don't want you touching my food, so I ain't never really used that stuff.
No lie, I never even thought about it like that. I've never done it, but I never thought about it like that.
I would have never thought about it unless I seen it. Once I saw that girl walk in and it was like, you Postmates, she had a little bag and everything. I was like, yo, ew, like, ew. I would have sent my shit back if she would have came to my door. Like, dead ass, like, I know you did something to it.
Yo, speaking of that, I've seen something in the news where somebody was messing with somebody's food and they just happen to have the camera at the front porch.
Drinking a milkshake, yeah.
So that's also a bad look.
Eating
you know,
fries on the way to the crib.
Risky.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell nobody not to get their money, but that right there is just
it's
a
like, and
bad
there's no
scheme.
consequence to them because it's not really their job. You know what I mean? They can just, you know,
Too much can go wrong in a situation like that.
too much trust. Hopping in Ubers is a lot of trust, but like with the food, man, like come on. They remember that dude shot that guy in Atlanta? He delivered the food to the guy. The guy was mad about like how long it took. They got in an argument. The damn Uber driver shot the customer.
Oh man.
He was popping up like, hey, come on. Like, really?
It's the world we living in 2019 for sure.
Oh man, get the tip back on return. But about food trucks, would you ever consider doing that yourself? Is that something you'd be interested in, you think?
I would love a food truck, but I'm gonna need a nice sum of money, an investment or something. A nice investor. If I had an investor, I would love a food truck. I'd kill that shit.
So more on that. Why haven't you gone that route? Like you've been in the game for a minute. Like how many years have you been doing this cooking thing?
I say like 5 years now.
5 years. I mean, I would say you a veteran.
Yeah, I'm in this shit, man.
I mean, I'm sure you've made some good connections. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I'm
And
just saying,
honestly, I ain't trying to, I don't put nothing out, but something might happen soon.
as long as you let us know first, so we can get it out
Right?
to the people.
You know we
already
coming.
know, you already
You know
know.
we pulling up on that.
This would be a nice platform to throw that out.
No doubt, jack of all spades.
Mm-hmm. That's
So-
a fact.
Do you feel like they have there's more benefits in a food truck as opposed to an actual restaurant, or what's your thoughts on that?
I say it's less of a gamble.
Less of a gamble.
Okay.
Yeah. Because a food truck, you're mobile. You
Yeah.
can go anywhere. Like, you get a restaurant, you might think it's a good area, but you open it up and you're like, yeah, damn, like, it's not right over here. It's not the right demographic, or you got something over here that's killing your business.
Yeah.
Something just opened, you didn't know it was opening.
Mm-hmm.
Food truck, you know what I'm saying? If not, you can move, go somewhere else. Do something else. you know what I mean?
Convenience.
They
Convenience.
say location is everything.
It is
Always,
everything.
always.
As far as a restaurant, let's say you did have a restaurant of your own currently. What are the kind of factors you think would make your restaurant successful as far as bringing customers back or the environment as a whole?
Innovation. I think I'll be coming with like stuff because you want to make people comfortable with the food they're eating. You know what I'm saying? Like I see crazy shit all the time that I'm a foodie, you know what I mean? I'm a chef, so I would want to try it. But it's a lot of stuff I know I'll eat that other people won't eat.
Yeah,
So you
right.
gotta make it physically appeasing to them. You know what I mean? Like, or not physically, visually appeasing to them.
Okay.
Make it look good. If you can make food look good, but just give it to them in a different way, you know what I'm saying? Something they don't expect. I feel you can make something work like that.
Can you give us an example of that? Of a way they wouldn't expect, or is that too much in the back pocket?
No, cause I'm making this next week. Matter of fact, me and my chef just made this. I'm so sorry.
This nigga out here bullshitting with the phone on.
That's very unprofessional. But, we just made this. We did a pork butt, like a pulled pork or whatever. But we did coconut jerk pulled pork. Never really heard of it. We kind of did it on a humbug. Like he was doing the jerk pulled pork, and we just had some coconut cream on the line because I was bullshitting with some shrimp like a couple days before. So I was like, yo, we should put that in the brine. Put it in the brine with some ginger, onions, garlic. Broke the pork down once it came out in the brine. This shit needed no sauce. Like, you didn't even need bread for it. Like honestly, you could have just sit there and eat it. But anyway, like. And shit like that. Something nobody thinks of
Innovation.
that you can do with regular shit. You know what I mean?
Hold on. So question: where can we get this dish from?
This coconut jerk pulled pork, we ain't put it on the menu or nothing. It's
That's
just some
backdoor
side
special
stuff. You know
It's on the hidden menu.
I
like
you
some
wanna-
places
yeah,
you doing,
yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
ask
for
for
the
it.
hood, but yo, we want to do a little barbecue or something, man. We can do some crazy stuff.
Oh shit. Okay.
You know.
Hey, we gotta reach back out to you because we doing a
Kickball joint.
kickball joint, and then we're gonna do a dodgeball joint too. And last time we tried to get food trucks, but the deadline didn't work out.
Right.
So we're gonna keep you in mind for that for sure.
Yeah,
But then my other takeaway is, so what I'm hearing is you eat the butt.
Yeah, I eat booty. You know, real niggas
See,
eat
it's
booty.
it's really the see. They call it the shoulder. I think they call it the shoulder just so people don't get scared of eating the butt. You know what I mean?
I mean, some people eat the butt, some people don't. I was just saying. I was asking you a personal question.
Like the shoulder and the butt is nowhere close to each other. But you know what I'm saying? Things you eat sometimes is close to the butt. You know what I mean? Every dog. But you know.
I mean, the song artist told me you got to eat the booty like groceries, so I was like making sure we was on the same page.
Speaking
I
of
work
in the kitchen, we connected. You to connect.
I work in 2 kitchens. I don't go to the grocery store.
Chefe.
You know how it goes.
Segue from the butt conversation.
Yeah.
So we got this thing that we like to do here called Top 5 Dead or Alive. Shout out Jada, D-Block, LOX.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to know what's Alson's top 5 food spots in Charlotte.
Ooh, top 5 food spots in Charlotte.
Where can it be?
I
Definitely,
need to know.
I'm gonna have to shout out Soul Meat Co. right off of Summit. Yo, best wings ever. Like
the honey garlic was the
the what is it? The hot and spicy and the
soy garlic.
Soy
my bad.
garlic?
Yeah.
On Thursday they sell 2 flavors, and they only do it on Thursday. It's like a super hot and then like a sweet and hot. I was like, why y'all do that? They trying to bring business. But anyway, they sell them only on Thursday. Shout out Soul Thursday. Check it
Shout out.
Shout out.
And they got the dollar apps Monday through Thursday from fucking 4 to 5. All the apps is $1. I'm talking about the bulgogi egg rolls, the Philly egg rolls, the big ramen, the chili.
Yo,
everything's
whoa,
$1.
okay.
Like, yo, we go in there. I took my mom and my brother, and we just ordered everything. I was like, yo, let me get 2 of everything on here. And then a 40 piece of the wings.
Hey,
You already know.
There.
But, yeah, right.
That's better than the 4 for 4.
Yo, they're killing the 4 for 4.
2 for 20.
It's so stupid. I have to say, shout out to Suffolk Punch.
Okay.
You already know.
Company man.
Home team.
Company man.
Gotta give it to my aunt off of on the east side, Thai Wings, right off north of Sharon Avenue, right off Sharon Avenue, Thai Wings across
Thai
from
Wings.
the Cookout. She used to have the spot on Independence. It was what was the name? Upscale, right there by
What,
the
Upscale
gas
Wings?
station. Yeah, it was a big ass restaurant, Upscale something restaurant.
Huh. So your pops cook and your aunt cook.
Yeah, well, nah, she don't cook.
She don't cook?
She the business
She's
lady.
business.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
Yeah,
I got you. I
that's
got
the
you.
money like right there, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Aunt Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? All day. But
so that's
yeah,
three?
Thai
That's
Wings,
three?
that's 3 right there. So we're gonna go with
2 more.
even though they going through this bullshit with this nigga shit, man, Captain Steve's, man. That's
Captain
the spot.
Steve's?
I'm sorry.
What's the bullshit they
You
gonna
ain't
buy?
hear about this shit, this whole thing? Like, all right, so a black family came there and they denied them seating, right? And then it was crazy. But in their defense, I don't want to say in their defense, but they had like a big ass party. And then all the party wasn't there. You know, Captain
Oh,
Steve's,
true.
that's their rule.
I mean,
Like,
that's a lot of
if your
places
party's
do.
not
Gotta
here,
be there,
you can't
yeah,
seat
for
you.
you
So
get
they
the
made a
seating.
whole big scene about it and everything, and everybody's supposed to protest Captain
No,
Steve's like
nah.
Gucci.
Let me shout out
You know,
let me shout out Banks parents because they put me on the Captain Steve.
Straight up.
Big Lloyd and Miss Lisa. They put
Religiously.
me on it.
Religiously.
Damn, I didn't know they was going through some controversy though.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh shit, Soul Gastro Lounge out Plaza
Oh
Midway.
yeah.
That's nice.
Stupid
Yeah.
shit right there.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Common Market. I gotta throw them in there.
Okay.
Even though
Oh,
they
even
got a
though
little
the
deli-
new ones, they say it's different now though. With the streets have been talking.
Because I lived across the street from the old South End Common Market and they tore it down.
Tore it down.
I hated that.
R.I.P.
That hurt my heart,
R.I.P.
man.
Camden.
But yeah, they got the one on Tremont and they try to make it happen. But I love it because it's like a bodega on the inside.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what
It's
makes
got
it.
that
But
home
it's
feeling.
beer. It's beer bodega, but they got the deli in the back, boar's
Right.
head cheese, all that shit. So it's like
They got the music vibe over there.
Yeah,
Chill,
yeah.
yeah.
Bands
That's
out
a
there
throwback
once in a
because
while.
we used to have a food truck Friday. You can go to the Common
Yes, sir.
Market. You can
Yep.
go when it was on Camden. The food truck Friday is still dope now at different breweries, but it was nothing like when it was over there down the street from Price Chicken Coop. Like that was the business.
20 steps, I was home. That was nice. Anyway, yeah, that was the spot.
You heard it here first, people. Alson's top 5 dead or alive food spots.
You already
Charlotte, NC.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this question then, my boy. Would you ever consider hosting an event where you're showing people how to improve their cooking skills?
Oh, I would love to do that.
So, all right, we're going to talk a little bit after the show.
Yeah,
we need to start doing stuff like
I
that.
think when I ran into Lloyd at, what was we at, Snug?
Snug Harbor.
I was telling him, I was like,
Shout
talking
out.
about the podcast. Yo, hip hop night, Monday night.
Monday Nocturnal.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now.
Speak on it.
You can go Sunday. You got a lot of ladies out there, karaoke.
That's
Monday,
tonight, people.
hip hop night, mad crazy, break dancers, freestyling in the back. You cannot hold me accountable for any other night at Snug Harbor, people. Because I don't want you to walk into some stuff you're not ready for.
I can't forget Player Made. They do that once a month over there.
Yeah, Player Made
you know how that
Player Made
goes.
is lit.
Shout out Elevator.
And at Sukasa over there at what is that spot? Petrus?
Yeah, that's
Sukasa
right.
at
That's
Petrus.
right.
I think it's like once a month. It's like some real African reggae type vibe.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Shout out
Okay.
Afro Beats.
Afro beats.
But yeah, that was a hell of a segue. But anyway, yeah, I was talking to Lloyd and he was telling me about the podcast, and I told him I was wanting to make one. We were supposed to do one. The guy I did fucking backed out. But now solo, I think I can like set something up in my kitchen where I be cooking.
That's a fact.
Opportunity, my boy.
You know what I mean? Just showing people, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, real dudes can cook food, man. Like, it's simple, man. Like, this stuff's not hard, and it kind of blows my mind. You know what I'm saying? They pay you good money to do
it ain't easy. Everybody can't do it like that.
This stuff is easy, man.
I can't do it. You can do it. I can.
You got the answers behind you.
Yo, for real, it's in your blood. Miss Janet ain't leave me no cooking skills. I had another question about food. Like, low key, like I put it on my IG, Mr. Jappy, Jappi. Go ahead and follow me.
Plug.
As far as shrimp and grits. So Whiskey Warehouse, it's a nice bar. Shout out Whiskey Warehouse. It's always a good time over there. But I went on a Sunday, and they had some shrimp and grits. Like, it was legit. I had to shout them out. So what about you, Alson? Where are some fire shrimp and grits around the city?
Honestly, I'm going to shout out Tupelo Honey. Because, see, they put me on something. I started working there, and our shrimp and grits were so bomb because they put fucking goat cheese in their grits. I've always hated goat cheese. I hated goat cheese my whole life. I still kind of do. But if you put a good goat cheese in some grits, man, the flavor, it's like a tang and a creaminess it give you. Anyway, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Why did we say he going in a second? You know, Africans love that goat cheese.
Yeah, man. So like, I would really shout out Tupelo Honey and Pearls. I'm at Pearls. Shout out Pearls. They came from Charleston. They're out in Charleston. They opened one out here in Charlotte 3 years ago.
Where's the location?
They're out in Ballantyne in the Stonecrest Shopping Center.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. Real good food, real fresh seafood. Shrimp and grits is stupid.
Yeah, I know that seafood, right, coming from Charleston.
You know it.
Gotta
you
be.
know it.
White bottle water? Gotta be. Yeah, we definitely gotta work on that hosting thing. I know there's a young lady, I forget her name, but it's a chef that she does little cooking things, but I mean, it's nobody doing it for us, by us. Fubu. Shout out.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, opportunities are plenty.
Yes, sir. We also got Charlotte Restaurant Week coming.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, give me some of your takes on that. Like, Restaurant Week, what's the experience like? What you think
Restaurant
about
week is for a cook. Fuck Restaurant Week. Nobody likes
said,
it. Don't like Restaurant Week because
Shots fired.
you know how Restaurant Week is.
Yeah,
You
it's
pay
crazy.
a set price, you get this, and that.
Right.
So I am cooking this,
All
and
day.
that for like 800 people.
Yeah.
So I'm cooking the same shit. There's no creativity.
It is
There's no
hard.
nothing. Like, you
Right,
know what it
okay.
is. You got this shit prepped out. You got it lined up. That's why I like where I'm at now because we doing this farm to table. We making good money over there. They're like, yeah, fuck Restaurant Week. We don't even do that. We tried it the first year,
No,
and then we were
Wasn't
like, yeah,
for
no,
y'all,
we're
yeah.
not doing this no more.
Wasn't worth it.
So I love it. Like I'm at Pearls in the morning, so I'll be helping prep for Restaurant Week. But you know what I'm saying? I do the big things over at Suffolk. So
So you got 2 spots.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey man,
make the
Hustle,
money.
man. Hustle,
You
man.
gotta
Yeah,
have
that's
his revenue,
you.
man. You gotta have his revenue.
Hey, speak on it. Speak on
I'm
it.
trying to travel the world right now.
Hey, like I said, we're gonna have that link up back in the hometown.
You
I
already
gotta
know.
get back out there.
Yeah. I just came back from I went to Spain. I did a little Barcelona Madrid tour.
I'm sure you
that
learned some
on-
things
yo,
over
yo,
there.
Food is crazy. Did y'all look at the Instagram?
Nah.
I got it on the
man.
Instagram, bro. I'm in a Michelin star restaurants. Ernest Hemingway favorite restaurant. I'm looking at the
Plug
museum of
Instagram,
Gaudi.
bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, I'm shout out to
People where they can
Instagram.
find
You know
you
what I'm
at.
saying? The old name in the hood is Sig, S-I-G-G. I got it as Sigagram. You know what I mean?
Sigagram.
Shout out to Sigagram all day.
It might get the rebrand though.
You gotta love,
It
yeah.
might get the rebrand.
That Al Chefe might be
Al
coming soon.
Chefe.
It kind of rolling off the tongue right. I like it.
Facts.
So speak more about that trip to Barcelona,
Oh,
man.
that
'cause-
trip to Barcelona, Madrid. Shout out to my homie Dom. We went from the hood or whatever. We flew out. It was dope. We flew out, had a layover in Germany. So you know what I'm saying. I had to get the super big lager. They done brought.
Oh yeah, that's
Dude,
boot.
they brought the caveman. I asked for the boot. They ain't had a boot. The chick brought the caveman mug. Like she had to walk with two hands, sat it down like the beer sloshed off like the movies and everything. I'm just like, yo, this is up. But anyway, we fly into Barcelona. Nice spot, nice Airbnb right on the strip. We're like right over the Balenciaga store.
Nice.
So we looking out on the strip. We chill there for a day, hit up the market. The what is it? The Bocaria market or some shit like that. But anyway, fresh seafood. They got like whole swordfishes in there. Like swordfish heads, all kind of squid, oysters. We're eating stuff, trying stuff out. We chill there for the day. And then we leave the next morning and catch the magnet train. They got these little bullet trains out there.
Yeah.
Take the bullet train to Madrid. We do Madrid for 3 days. Seeing all the sights, man. Buildings over there are crazy because it's dope. Because like when they build stuff back in the day, and they're like, you know what I'm saying, there's huge stone buildings with architecture. They don't tear them down. They'll gut them out and put something new. Like I went into a McDonald's with gargoyles.
Damn.
Like up the stairs. Like it didn't
That's
make no
fire.
sense. Like everything is nice. So yeah, man, mad love. Everybody's skinny over there, fit, no fat people. Their food is so good.
Yeah,
like
I'm looking at the food
there
right now.
are
on
no
the
grocery
ground.
there are no grocery stores.
None.
Straight markets.
There's no grocery stores. Food you eat, you buy that day.
That day.
If you want to eat something, you buy it that day, you eat it, and then that's it. You buy something again tomorrow.
Damn.
And then it's dope on Sunday, everything's closed.
Oh.
They call it no, they got this shit, it's called siesta. Every day, everything closes at 4 o'clock, no matter what it is. Everything
is that
closes
though?
at 4 o'clock. No, it's at 2 o'clock and opens back up at 4, cause they need a break. It's called.
Hey,
It's called.
shout
It's,
out.
called, it's
2
straight up.
hours.
It's straight up.
Shout out,
I
Spain.
swear to God, it's called siesta. Like when we were looking at restaurants and stuff, you'll see like, yeah, it is 4. You'll see like they'll open at 11, and then they'll say they close at 4:30, and then they open back at like 8 or 7.
A little grace period.
Yeah, like people get drunk, they chill, party, and then on Sunday nothing is open. They run a marathon every Sunday around the whole city. They run a marathon around
They
the
so
city.
fit.
On a beach, they be playing volleyball and stuff. Because you gotta understand, like Barcelona, back in the day, it wasn't really a real city. This is Barcelona. I thought about Madrid. Anyway, back in Barcelona, after we did 3 days in Madrid, we went back to Barcelona for 2 more days. But anyway, so yeah, in Barcelona, like only reason it was a city is because the Olympics came there, like in '86, I think.
Shout out
Or
86.
90 something, I don't want to lie. I think it was like maybe like 90 something. I think they
92,
started building.
Jordan.
Yeah, 92. They started building it up in '86. They got the shit because we went on a tour and the dude showed us. We were on the beach of Barcelona, huge, beautiful beach. They got these huge hotels and sculptures and shit. But the dude was telling us these are the buildings they built for the Olympics. That's where the Olympians stayed. And he showed us a before picture. It was all like warehouses and machinery.
Oh, shit.
And then like on the beach, it was like shacks, like bums and shit, like just huts. And like they once they said they were getting the Olympics, I think they got like $30-something billion to rebuild it, and they turned it into like a fucking Mecca. It's beautiful.
Wow.
So now they still
Come up.
do that shit every Sunday, that marathon shit, like in signature for the fucking Olympics. It's
Alright.
really dope. It's a beautiful
That's
place.
what's
man.
up.
I
All
would
right,
love to live
question of the day, since you said you went out to Spain. Did you try the paella?
Bro, you gotta look.
Can you explain that to the people? A lot
there.
of people don't
Alright,
know about
At
it.
the Instagram.
Like, this is the crazy shit, because we tried to make this shit before we went. Like, my nigga bought an authentic paella pan and everything.
Yeah.
He made me cook it. I ain't never made paella. I fucked it up. Anyway, so we go to paella. We go there. We go to this seafood restaurant. They got mad paella. We order every paella. Because we just going just eating shit. Like, we order every paella. These huge dishes, right? So basically, it's like a big flat pan, right? And then they put rice, like a stock, like vegetables, and then like all kind of seafood, like shrimp, mussels, octopus, all kind of stupid shit in there. And then you just cook it up in the pan, like, and they serve it to you in the pan. Like they bring the pan to the table, you just scoop that shit out. we got a fucking squid ink paella. When I tell you this shit came, it was just like all the other paellas, but this shit was black. Rice, everything, straight black.
Forbidden rice, YBB.
No.
Forbidden rice?
I just saw
You
it.
just seen it, not
Yeah,
forbidden
looking
rice.
crazy.
It looked like somebody poured oil in this motherfucker. Like straight up, like they poured more oil in your shit, used, not new, and stirred it up. Bro, when I tell you, you ate this shit, it tastes like the ocean. Like, it made no sense, because I didn't want to eat, but I'm like, man, we bought the
Nigga
fuck,
said it
man,
tastes
I'm
like the ocean,
I'm
bro.
here. You taste the ocean. Like, you hear the Little Mermaid in your head. All that shit, man. Shout out to my girl, Haley Bailey, getting that Little Mermaid role. Black girls doing it.
Oh yeah,
Black girl magic.
You already know.
Oh, so you're a foodie. So, is there any food you're opposed to eating, or you gonna just try anything one time?
I really don't like raw food. Like, people get on me all the time. Like, man, I like my steak well done, B. Burgers well done, like shit, like, but like, you know what I'm saying? I cook the shit, you know what I mean? We cook filet mignons, nice pork cuts and everything, and like we gotta let everybody try it. You know, Chef be giving it to me. I throw it on the stove real quick. He be like, yo, you're stupid. I'm like, I'm not eating that. I feel you, I can do it. I can cook it. Don't get me wrong, but
You're not eating it though.
I'm not eating raw food. I'm not put that blood in shit, man. Like that's why I don't really do the sushi.
Yo, I'm looking at your IG right now. You went to a Barcelona game.
Dog, oh yeah.
You went to a Barcelona game.
So Saturday. This is the day before. They're like, we're leaving Monday morning. So Saturday was our last like party day. So we done got fucking day drunk. We fucked up. We come back to the house. We're chilling. We're like, we'll go out later on tonight, like 9. So I'm just chilling. I'm looking on my phone. And I'm like, yo, it's a Barcelona game. Like here, home. I'm like, tickets. I got a ticket for like $90, but I was still on the top. That's that black shit. That shit looks stupid, right?
Yeah, right.
That's that squid ink paella he looking at on the IG.
Paella.
Yeah, the game was stupid. I went out there. I had to get me a scarf. Bought me a Barcelona scarf so I fit in because everybody had a jersey and
Gang.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm in there. I'm turning up. I'm like the only black dude up there. Like, yo, people was giving me love. I
told me
got,
you from
I got a
Madrid.
video
You from
of me
Madrid,
up
though.
there. I got a video of me up there with my homies up there. I just met. Yo, they wilding out. We tripping. The game, they won. Them niggas got wild.
That's what's
It was a
up,
dope
man.
game.
That's fire.
It was a dope game. I had to do it while I was there. I ain't really a soccer fan, but Camp Nou, man. Shout out to Camp Nou.
Yo, no doubt. So the last episode, it was primarily about dating.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts about dating in 2019?
That shit's scary.
Scary.
Straight up, man. Dating is scary, man. Stick to what you know. Like, the best bet, like, I know I listened to y'all joint, man. I listened to the last episode. Best bet. I
Shout
can't
out.
remember who said it, but I agree with them. It's better for you to fuck with somebody that you kind of knew. I know you was against that because you was like, once a chick is a friend, she a
Oh,
friend.
yeah.
But honestly, that is like the best way to go about it because that's a person you know. You know they faults. You know their ins and outs. You kind of could see they ticks. Cause like even like a nigga you know him for a while, like your homies a lie to you. Like you know when your nigga bullshit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
You know. So I think it's just better for yourself. You know what I mean? To fuck with somebody that you had that thing with. But then again, you could, you know what I'm saying, love at first sight. I also believe in that. But then I feel if you do go with that, you just be ready. You know what I mean?
I don't like to toot my own horn, but I was the person that made that point.
I second that.
Yeah.
I would say
So we got
You're
two
a friend, you're a
follow-up
friend.
questions to the dating thing. So 2 parts. Where would you take a date, first date, to a spot in Charlotte? Then, if you were going to cook for her, what would you make? So the first part of that question is, where would you take a girl for a first date in Charlotte? What spot?
Take a girl for a first date.
Besides Suffolk Punch, because we know.
Yeah, that's the
Shout
deep
out.
part, bro.
We already know.
We know you're a company man.
Honestly, I take her to somewhere nice, so I try to impress her. Like, they just opened this spot in Manchester, so I know mad people around Charlotte now. So I take it to like the Manchester or whatever.
Shout out, Manchester.
Nice cocktail bar. They even got the little sit-in. They got a hidden fucking what do they call that shit? The rooms, speakeasy. They got a hidden speakeasy to where you gotta follow on Instagram and
the
get the
password?
password to go in. So like all the niggas
Wow.
they down there dressing
It's a secret
like the
society.
baller. They dressing like the baller hats, like
Oh,
the
like
old school, like
1940s, yo.
rolled up with the shit. Yo, it's
That's
real
dope.
nice. I
That's
think it's
dope.
just something like
Okay.
that, just to throw off because I feel like I come off people think I'm gonna take them to Bankers or some shit. Like, but I ain't on that. I like
wing and
Bankers.
fries. We don't go on dates.
I will take you to Crystal's, but like that might be like a second or third day. Like I will. Or if it's a Saturday night and you feeling the vibe and it's late and you like I ain't trying to go home and I'm like, well shit, yo, Crystal's stay open at 5. Nice music, smoke on the back all day. You know, so
what's the wine guy?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Then you see where she really at. You know what I'm saying? On that dance floor, on them damn mirrors. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, it's a nice little something exciting, something different. You know what I mean?
No doubt. I think you're gonna put people on. I've never even heard of Manchester.
No,
so I gotta do my research.
We're about to find out.
Matter of fact, it's on the corner of East West Boulevard, the old Liberty.
Old Liberty?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
It used to be the Liberty.
Across from what's the steakhouse? Sullivan.
No, 2 buildings down. Actually, it's across from Tupelo.
Okay.
Okay,
no doubt.
Nice little spot. Nice little spot.
So the second part of that, if you was gonna make something, since you are chef extraordinaire, what would you make for your shorty or a girl you're trying to date?
Ooh.
We hitting 3 courses? What we
See,
doing?
now that's my crazy. See, this is the thing now. It's 2019. These chicks, they so finicky with food. Like, you gotta make sure you ain't messing with a vegan or a vegetarian or a pescatarian or like, oh, that's too fat and then I'm on this keto shit. Like, so you know what I'm saying? But like, if she's gonna really break down and eat what I make, you know what I mean? My favorite thing to make, because I know it is bomb, but I don't like to say this is like my favorite thing to make. Cause anything I make, I say I'll make it the bomb.
Yeah.
But yo, I make a stupid lasagna. Because I think that's like one of the first things I made as a child because I ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, that's the first thing I made as a child that I perfected, like that I remember from childhood that I always liked it. And like I always wanted to make a nice lasagna. Like I make my own sauce. I even make my own fucking pasta if I have to. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies, the question now the ladies want to know is, are you single?
Yeah, I'm single, but see the thing is, man, it seems I work a lot. It's like, damn, when I was young, bumming around and had a lot of time, all the ladies love me. Now I'm home, like, they don't want me. It's like, oh, what the fuck?
Shout out Mike Jones. Shout out Mike Jones.
Yeah, the reverse Mike Jones, nigga. Damn, I'm on, y'all done left. I was off, y'all was in my face and shit. They wouldn't leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Now nigga always at work, you think I'm doing something. I just don't like answering the phone.
I think this podcast might change a little something for you.
No doubt. I mean, that's what it's for. Like, putting people on, like, you family. Now you officially part of the Jack of All Spades family. Yeah. So I just want people to know where they can reach you again. That's Siggagram, SIGGAGRAMIG.
Straight up.
I mean, you got any Twitter, Facebook, you got a website, like for real talk. If you're gonna do what you say you're doing as far as a food truck potentially and doing these classes, you might have to work on getting your own website too. You know, it's all about branding.
It's about the social media. It's so hard for me, man. I'm trying to get into it. I don't even post stuff. I don't remember taking pictures of my food and stuff. I don't think about it. But I really got to start. It's years changed, man. Time changed. You got to start letting motherfuckers know.
Yeah, you killed it in Barcelona as I was looking. So I mean, you got that part right.
You're gonna see London soon, and then in January, I'm doing something special. I'm going to damn Bali and Singapore and doing all kind of crazy. Yo, this shit's getting real, man. I'm traveling, doing this food shit. I'm trying to learn as much as I can.
You gotta put it on the gram though. You gotta let the people see what you're doing so they can follow you and
so
then
they know.
Be part of your movement.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. I got y'all. I'm gonna give y'all something. I ain't gonna save it for myself no more.
Hey, appreciate that.
Yeah, I got another question for you if you don't mind. As it pertains to dieting, what's your own routine and regimen like as far as eating? Like, what's your daily thing, or is it something you stay away from?
Honestly, I'm getting better at it. Like, I just started recently trying to eat a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I'm working in these nice restaurants. We're doing this good food, so I try not to eat out as much. Or if I do, you know what I'm saying, I'll go somewhere nice to where, you know what I'm saying, I'll know. So I can have something. But it's really hard because there's a lot of good stuff out here, man. I like food, but man,
you a chef, you gotta have your palate. You know, you gotta stretch
eat,
out.
But you know, I try to work it out, man. Stay in the gym. It get hard, but you know, hey. But I say if you can, this whole vegan wave is where it's at, man, right now. Like that's really where it's at because it's getting back to how we are supposed to be. Like we not meat eaters. That's not what we made for. Our teeth can show it. You know what I mean? We got teeth to rip shit, not like, you know what I'm saying? We're not. Our body ain't made for this meat because that's what's causing all these cancers and stuff in us. You know what I mean? Yeah. All these different diseases, man. But like it is, like we've grown to know this and love it. So it's kind of hard to just tell us It's like wearing clothes, you know what I mean? It's not needed, but you ain't about to tell me I'm not wearing clothes, you know what I mean? Like, I do this. This is what we do. So it's hard. So it's like, if you really want to get back to self and be really healthy and enjoy your life, man, I say that vegan wave is where it's at, man.
One thing is this, though. You think it's an actual wave or is it going to be something sustainable? Is it going to last?
I hope it lasts, but like really, it's a fucking way. It's a trend right now.
Yeah.
Like this whole crazy shit is a trend. Like it's weird. They closed down Fat Burrito and opened up Flower Child, a damn vegan restaurant.
Right where it was.
Yeah, the same building. They didn't even tear the building down. They just painted it. Like, come on, yo. Like I painted this shit white and green and called it goddamn a vegan restaurant. This is Fat Burrito, where you ate the nastiest shit ever. Salsa bubbling. Shout out Fat Burrito. R.I.P. I still ate it. Didn't give a damn. Everybody had dreads, even the Asians. Straight up.
Yo, gave me bubble guts many a day.
Yo, man, it was delicious, man.
Worth it.
But yeah. I would love it. I try to get better. I don't drink milk. Okay. Try to drink milk. I drink almond milk. It's actually pretty good. I don't know why niggas hating on it. Yeah, like, shout out to people. We don't need to drink milk. If y'all know, I don't think y'all know, we the only creature that drinks milk from other creatures.
You right.
And we the only fucking creatures that drink milk after we children.
True.
So it's like we don't need to be drinking that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? We can fend for ourselves and go out and forage like we're supposed to. But anyway. Yeah, man, just try to stay healthy, man. We dying out here too quick.
Look, not only do you get the chef's perspective, but you're getting that diet nutrition from the boy Al Jefe.
All day.
All day.
My boy, it was good seeing you.
Yeah, man.
Reached out, man. I said, well, we got to get you on the podcast.
Yeah, man. It's a nice little
And we're going to continue this collaboration, man, like near future, long-term future, man. As we grow as a podcast, as you grow with your chefing, potentially food trucks and all that. Maybe on a TV show one day.
Hey,
that's my hope.
Get that YouTube channel.
I mean, you got to do it though, man. I appreciate you making time for us.
Always.
So for the good people listening, Jack of All Space CLT. You already know that's the IG, Spotify, Apple.
You got Google Play,
SoundCloud.
Man, we on all platforms. So once again, you've been hearing the lovely sounds of Banks on the Beat, the Pride of Africa, Ken Wabibi. World famous, De Hota, Espelmon,
the beloved
one, Yatu Save, and you know, now you've met Sigagram, Al Jefe, Alson Mosley,
Al Chefe.
Hefe cool too. Al Chefe.
Hefe is the boss. You the boss.
Al Jefe. It's all that shit, man. We gonna keep it moving.
All right, so good people, you already know. Like, subscribe, and share. Talk to us. We talk back. We signing out.
Observe.